Okay, today we're going to put in this clock cover by DB Carbon, and the first step is going to be to go tape off our dash so that our tools don't scrape the leather. You can use painter's tape. I don't have any because my kids come in here and if it's blue or some pretty color they take it. So I'm going to use this black electrical tape, which will work just fine. Let's go tape that off. We're going to put the tape around here so that when our tool goes in, it doesn't cause any gouging or scuffing of the leather. There's clips that go around the outside of this. At least I assume there are. I'm thinking this is probably like the 991. I didn't put it all the way back there because I figure I can pry it out from the front and then kind of work my way around the sides with my fingers. I don't know yet. If I have to, I'll add more tape, but I'm gonna start up here on the front and over here on the sides. And I'm gonna add a little more tape right there. It's kind of hard to see. Not popping up yet. And you don't want to damage the vents. So you just got to be really careful. After the front is pried up, I'm going to try and get in here and show you something. There's one clip on each side. See it right here. And this clip has a really big lip, and you've got to take a tool, something like this white thing I've got, and you push this clip back in until it goes past the lip here on the dash, and then you can lift this side up. If you're not careful and you just tug on it, you're going to break this clip. Okay, so there's the other clip on this side. We're going to push that in and then lift this piece out. So once these two side clips are disengaged, then you're gonna pull this whole unit up. See, there's all kinds of fun stuff going on in here. It's quite a bit different than on the 991. So if we look at our new piece, we can see that there's really just two little clips here and then one screw here. So if we flip this piece around, and I was gonna just pull it off, but the way that they have this, the harness connected to the clock there makes it really difficult to do that. So I'm not gonna remove the this piece from the dash. I'm just gonna flip it around. If we look down here, we're gonna flip this little rubber piece up, and there's our screw. So we're gonna take that screw out, and then the pod will just pop off. We can put our new pod on, put the screw back in, and then set this back into place. Now, when I pulled it off, I heard a metallic dropping sound. So somewhere, I think a clip fell off, or possibly one of the clip retainers fell off. I don't know, I'm gonna have to poke around a little bit. Just noticed something kind of cool. Obviously you can see the center channel speaker here, but over here is a ribbon tweeter. And the Burmester system has ribbon tweeters on the right and left sides of the car, but this is interesting. It looks like there is a center tweeter, which I did not know. I put this here because I think it'll prevent scratching, and also when this little screw falls out, I don't think my driver is magnetized. So when the screw comes out, I don't want it falling in to the dash, even though I think that'd be a ton of fun. Look at that, they even give you a little gasket there. This gasket kind of popped out. Let's just set that back in place. Pulling the cover off is pretty easy. You just push it forward, and that slides it out of these grooves, and then you lift it up. And then the new one is gonna go in like so. It's gonna go down into these grooves, and we're gonna pull it back and then screw the back piece down. I've got the screw back in, got the pod all situated, gaskets all nice and flush. So the next step is to put the pod back on. I'm gonna try and chase down that little clip or whatever I dropped. I found it. If you can see in there, it's right down there. I'm not sure what it came off of. I fished this out with a magnet. I'm not quite sure where it goes. Found it. That's where it is. It's missing on this side. I think the lesson of this story is if you hear a tiny little metallic dropping, clinking sound, you're probably right. Don't ignore it. It's there somewhere. So putting this on should be quite a bit easier than taking it off. This should just push right back together. Then I'll clean the windshield off, wipe the clock down, and then we'll have a look at our work.
Looking at the old pod, you can see it's nothing special. It's just a piece of plastic. It's not covered in leather or anything. So the carbon fiber piece is a nice upgrade.
From the front, there's not a huge difference in the appearance. You can certainly see the carbon fiber here. Probably even while you're driving, it won't be a huge difference. Although I imagine once you're out in the sun, you'll see the weave a lot better. Let's go around to the front, look at the back side. So there you go. There's the old black plastic one, the new carbon fiber one. I think it's a great upgrade. Got it installed without scratching anything, so I would call this project an absolute win. I think this is a super handsome addition to the dash. Would absolutely recommend it, especially since the pod is less than 200 bucks. So much of the car's carbon fiber interior already that I think it really works well with what's already there. So that is how to install a clock pod in a 992 turbo, or actually probably any 992. Would be the same procedure. So hope that's helpful. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.